Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And today, we have a really interesting situation to talk about, really interesting. Brandt has let go of a couple of statements, and oh boy, was this interesting to read. Savvy trader Brandt says that this pattern may send XRP to all-time lows. Ripple affiliated XRP token may drop to all-time lows, says trading legend Brandt, and here he explains why. Disclaimer: the opinion expressed here is not investment advice. It is provided for informational purposes only. It does not necessarily reflect the opinion of me. Every investment and all trading involves risk, so you should always perform your own risk research, whatever, prior to making decisions. Yeah, I mean, that's an important thing to say right there. I mean, yeah, all right, because he's saying that we could see some all-time lows. Might be some bad advice, right? And he doesn't want to be liable. All right, so let's quickly cover that. Old school commodities trader Brandt has taken to Twitter to opine why the 7th largest crypto, that already sounds weird. XRP is supposed to be 3rd largest crypto, but all right, may plunge from its current high or current level at 60 cents to an all-time low. Obviously, an all-time low is ridiculous, but all right. XRP to BTC is forming an H&S pattern, head and shoulder, having reached a peak of $1.90 earlier this year on April 19th. Ripple affiliated XRP token has failed to rise as high again so far. Instead, it has been in a decline for over 2 months as Ripple fintech giant remains in legal war against the US SEC agency and has scored several major victories so far. Brandt has published a chart with a head and shoulders pattern on the XRP to BTC chart, a reversal pattern, adding that a completion of it would drive XRP token to all-time lows. He ridicules the XRP army, which is expecting the token's price to rally in the near future, by asking if XRP is indeed about to turn into a tidal wave. So, is Ripple about to turn into a tidal wave? XRP to BTC is forming a head and shoulders top pattern. Completion of the same would set target at all-time lows. So first of all, by no means is there necessarily going to be an all-time low if the head and shoulder pattern actually pulls through from here. Second of all, what exactly is this pattern supposed to mean? I mean, logically speaking, from this perspective too, the shoulder that he is claiming right now, I mean, the entire, I can't even express here I don't want to say stupidity, but the strange logic that some of these guys like to put up here for attention, as far as I know now. So let's quickly take a look here. Panos says, it's XRP, you've been wrong. All times you called something similar about XRP, and why such a hater? You're getting old, yada yada. People are noticing now, this guy is tweeting out as much as he can about XRP and about things that give him attention in a negative fashion. But I don't really understand why. First of all, XRP, if this goes down, most cryptos will go down. Second of all, XRP is following Bitcoin. You might say, oh, XRP to BTC, blah, 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 blah. Go check all these other cryptos. Most of them have the same type of correlation. Look at Polkadot, for example. You can't tell me that, oh no, Polkadot is having a complete different correlation of Bitcoin than XRP. Look at the chart here from the weekly. They all look the same. Why? Because everything is following Bitcoin to a certain degree with a little bit of extra added volatility, which basically means some coins like Polkadot here might have a little bit, less good of a day right there, and a little bit of a better day right there, which some other coins might have differently. For example, Dogecoin had a really proper day right there, but maybe even a lesser day right there. It's all within margin, though, of what Bitcoin does. It's all around that little number, however. So if you're calling out to me, okay, but XRP to BTC looks bad, and you don't give key examples of all these other altcoins with the exact same situation right now, I think you're in the wrong. Second of all, a head and shoulders pattern, even though I do think you might use that for trading, it doesn't ever suggest that an all-time low is going to form, which again would mean the price of zero. And second of all, every head and shoulders pattern has an other turnaround side, which is basically saying, okay, could have been a double bottom here, which basically just got breached right now. Head and shoulders, well, it definitely depends on how far you want to reach all of this for. You could do so much in trading. It all depends on, I guess, sticking with it. In this specific sense here, I wouldn't validate his head and shoulders to say that it's going to bring all-time lows, even if it perfectly finds what he was saying. I don't really believe in that too much. But again, that is just me. I'm a long-term holder, though. right? I just buy and I'll see in the next couple of months or so. I don't really try to time the market either. I just buy my way down. Then XRP price will fall to new lows versus Bitcoin if this famous chart pattern plays out. Now, at first, right, when I read this article, I was like, ooh, very annoying because it's really funny, but in the end, it's not that big a deal. But then I started to know, bada boom, bada bing, there's a lot of articles being based upon this, and a lot of people right now talking about the exact situation. Yet again, I keep telling you guys, you might say, oh, this support has been breached, oh, this is so bad, oh, this is so bad. Well, in my opinion, and the same thing that Michael from the Popa agrees with, the whole, oh, should I sell phase is behind us now. If you had sold a little while ago, you'd be in profit right now. Ka-ching, ka-ching, bada boom, bada bing, okay. But if you're selling right now, I believe too that you're selling, at a pretty big discount from the price which you were at a couple of weeks ago. And the longer you wait right now, the scarier it is going to get. And I personally wouldn't sell in these types of areas. I am holding right now. If not, I am buying more. I've told you guys before a couple of the price areas where I'm about to buy some more XRP at because, well, that's the current situation. I think, you know what, we may go down further. That's all cool though, because as long as I have a good strategy in place, I don't really ever get hurt. I don't really ever start to hate myself. I just feel cool, comfortable, and the most important thing, I stay focused. Now, Potsy here posted, XRP reclaiming the 63 cent is cool, but 79 will be the real test. Let's see if Bitcoin allows the price to even get close to 79 cents in the short term. Really key example though here, right? This guy already knows though, even though his name is Posty Bitcoin, because XBT stands for Bitcoin, XRP stands for X Ripples, by the way. Now, this guy also knows it is going to be allowed by Bitcoin if it actually moves anywhere. It is not what Peter Brandt says. It doesn't really matter to me. It's not going to fall down on its own. It's not going to go do anything too crazy, too stupid. No. It's going to follow Bitcoin. And again, I know it's an XRP to BTC chart, which shows the movement of XRP relative to Bitcoin, but I personally keep telling you guys, I believe that all of that is just volatility surrounding Bitcoin, but the correlation is still there. Here's when to expect a sudden shift in XRP's price. Once more, it all comes back to the same thing. XRP to BTC looking negative right now. Still going to debate that one. I keep doing that. Needless to say, there are a lot of expectations associated with where the altcoin might head in the near future. Pseudonymous Analyst Crypto Wizard is one of these expectations. Is one to share these expectations with the trader commenting that he expects XRP to dip to 72 cents a few days ago. And he then added, this is the last step for Bitcoin to find its support. As soon as Bitcoin shifts, we will see a sudden change in the market. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin hasn't been gaining. What is this article here about? This is published 6 hours ago. It's talking about some prices which are a little bit behind all of us. I thought they were talking about resistances, but it feels like they're talking about supports here. The analyst concluded by commenting, XRP has taken some time here to gather energy so that we can have a bull run we are waiting for. Well, I would personally like to argue there that XRP is not really doing too much here. People are just buying it up in the dips, but it's again all following Bitcoin. Right now, there's kind of a mix of extreme fear in the markets because people don't really know what's going on. Also fear in the markets because of China. And you know what's fun thing? I went to grab some food a little bit earlier. I went to go out for lunch, which I don't ever do, but I did it right now. You know what the person next to me told me? Oh, I know you do crypto stuff, right? Have you heard about China Bitcoin thing? It's extreme. You know how much energy Bitcoin uses? This is extremely bad. Extremely bad, isn't it? I never knew. And this person, by the way, is not invested in crypto, but he or she knows the fear. And that's the point I'm trying to bring across here. Many people will be fearful, specifically in the crypto market. People bring other people fear right now. This is at an all-time high where people just don't really know what's going on. There's been some little story put inside their heads, and so they're going to react fully to it. Yet, if you're really asking me, is the news really that negative? No. Is the China situation really that negative? No. It really isn't that big a deal, really not that bad. It's only people's stances that make it bad. But again, that's actually how markets work. Of course, it's supply and demand. And if the demand all of a sudden diminishes because of people being scared, well, then the price falls. There's two other articles I want to quickly share. First of all, El Salvador offers its citizens free Bitcoin. Pretty cool situation. Bukele doubles down on crypto commitment with a giveaway of $30 per person. El Salvador has doubled down on its plans to support Bitcoin by offering $30 of the digital asset to any adult citizen downloading and registering for the country's official cryptocurrency app. At the time of the article was published, it is 0.00093 Bitcoin, which I think is pretty damn fun. And Elon Musk is in Bitcoin talks with the CEO of Twitter. Let's have a talk. So Elon Musk said, "Buy curious." Jack said, "Bizarre. Let's you and I have a conversation at the event. You can share all your curiosities." He said, "LMFAO. Let's have the talk for the bit curious." Very well then, let's do it. So they're going to be talking. Jack earlier already requested Elon Musk to do it, but right now they're going to have it, and I'm crazy excited for that one. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going to come out of it and exactly what they're referring to when, but we'll see, as I am interested. I mean, obviously, Jack and Elon Musk has had some debates before about energy consumption. Maybe not directly with each other, but they had the debate at least. So let us see. I am excited about it all. And these are going to be two billionaires talking with each other. I'm not sure. Jack's officially a billionaire too, right? I think so. At least he's the founder of Twitter, founder of Square. Big guy. I'm assuming he's a big billionaire, but to be honest with you, could even be that he has way less because he did some crazy stuff. But let's assume he's a big billionaire too. Two guys talk to each other with a lot of popularity, a lot of influence. Let us see. I am quite excited for this talk. All right, guys, but that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video later today.